What's poppin', y'all? Exiled Twitch streamer from his Poggers community, Mizkif, has been streaming here and there on his alternate account when he said he would never be going to Kick. And I'm going to play you guys that clip from his alternate stream right now.
The live on main? Nah. I probably won't be going live on my main for a long time. Yep, I think I just outgrew streaming. I think I just outgrew content. It was fun. Been a good 7 years, but I think it's over. Can't believe so many people fell for the pregnancy bit. Bro, how many of you guys actually thought I was in a relationship? Can I ask you guys that? How many of you really thought I was in a relationship? Okay, good. I'm assuming most of my core viewers knew that I was not in a relationship and it was just pure troll. I kind of did. I had so many people message me afterwards thinking that I was in a relationship, and they're like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what the f? No, they thought it was real? No, it was fake. I faked it for 3 weeks. The reason why I did it, honestly, is because I was pretty bored. And Juice came and visited for 4 days, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to make this whole narrative that we're dating, and then it worked. You plan on going back to the main account soon? I'm probably not going to go back to the main account for a long, long time. And you can blame that on a few people. E-Rob. Join Kick? I would never. How the f does Doc go live on the main, but you don't? I don't know, bro. Because Doc's also on YouTube. He got permanent. He can't go live on the main. What do you mean he's going live? Why can't you go live? I mean, I just don't want to, bro. And I've been enjoying my time not streaming. Just do what Asmon did. Leave your old channel in the past and make this one your main. Fresh start, new Miz. That's not a bad idea. Yo, Hyper, thanks for Twitch Prime, but please don't subscribe here. Any lessons you learned about treating people better, / jealousy, / using people for views? Jada, get closer to the camera.
What?
Miz, we love you. Come back. Bro, I love you guys too, okay? I love you guys too. I miss you. I miss streaming. I like streaming. You know this. I miss you. I miss you a lot. But I know I can't. I know I can't. I'm just not ready. Chat, what would I do if I went live? Tell me. What would I do? What would I do? Your core will always be with you. I know, but like, what would I do?
So here, as this got posted, one of these clip pages would see that he would announce that he would be moving to Kick. And I'm going to play you guys that trailer intro right now.
Mizkif. It's time you fulfill the prophecy. It's time you joined the dark side.
So here, he's moving to Kick, and this is so funny because the reason why this guy got exiled from the community, damn near from his old company, etc., is because and this is very reductionist of me, but he chucked a water bottle onto his bed where his girlfriend was at, and it hit her, and she bruised. Now this guy is a lunatic for sure, like, because they're trying to make it seem like, man, he was putting hands on this chick. He wasn't, but he was a lunatic for sure. Like, this guy was obsessed with viewership. He would be envious when his girl would get higher views than him, and he would be yelling and like hitting the walls. And he's just, guy's a complete fucking loony, and you could see that right there. He's just, even to his own audience on his alternate Twitch account, which is supposed to be his core, he's you don't know, the guy's just a character. This isn't a human being. This isn't real. You don't know what's real, what's fake. But towards the end of this trailer, you see a figure that's like, oh, it's time for you to come to the dark side. The voice that he's using in that figure is Ice Poseidon, who is really, this guy's you could say the founder of the New World, the Columbus, the Alexander the Great of IRL streaming. And Mizkif was originally his cameraman. Mizkif switched up on him and kind of did him greasy, as he's done many other people greasy that we've seen in the past. And he says he's going to Kick. So when he says he's going to Kick, a lot of these pages randomly post nonsense like, oh, this guy got a Kick deal. You guys remember when they were doing that and just skyballing the numbers? Well, it started going around that Mizkif got a $15 million deal for Kick. And if this wasn't the biggest BS I've ever heard, because you've got to think about it like this. You get offered a big deal when you are the highest in demand, not when you are banned on a platform, which is one thing. That's when your deal drops, if you have a deal at all on the table. But Mizkif right now, why would they offer him a deal? He hasn't been streaming. He hasn't been active on streaming. His reputation is tarnished. He's going through a lawsuit which he's suing these people, Starforge PCs being one of them, and OTK, his former network, for kind of like kicking him out and for people for slandering him. And people are constantly putting out that he repeatedly said he wouldn't go to Kick. Like, here's a clip of him talking trash about Kick. I'm going to play you guys right now.
It's just the one thing they don't have is the community. It's just that simple. They don't have the community over there. And it's because the community is a bunch of people that spam W and they're toxic heads. That's really it. They need to change that and make it a platform like Twitch. Like, I could stay on Twitch all day, and the moderation is not only so good, but we have progressed so much as a website that nowadays, like 6 years ago, you guys were the chat was cancer, right? We have progressed so much that the chat now is like moderated very well. It's the culture has progressed. We have progressed completely.
3 years, smile.
The problem is Kick's chat is like Twitch chat in 2013 still. And the thing is, I think a lot of streamers and people in general have moved past that, and they don't want to deal with that ever again. And that's the problem.
So this was earlier, and there's also another time where he made some wild accusations towards the CEO of Kick, Eddie. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Exclamation mark, play. I will not go to Kick. Period. Exclamation point, play. Period. That's it. That's all you need to know. I will not go. Why? I've had times where I've thought about it. I've had times where I think about it. Their owner made me try to myself. I will not go to Kick. I'm good.
So keep in mind, Mizkif is an individual that, and this was earlier this year, I think this was June of 2025, the clip where he says, the owner made me try to off myself. Like, what does that even mean? That's the thing. This guy was sending messages to his girl talking about like, yo, I'm going to take myself out. Man, he's not serious about it. Just get out of here with that. So this guy is a lunatic, just completely unstable. Very hilarious character, however. And I will give him credit, though, because he has gone to other platforms in the past. For instance, he had a Rumble deal for, I think, about a year and a half. But this is it illustrates my point even better. When Mizkif went to Rumble, he was at his peak. And he was able to stream a bit on Twitch and Rumble, but he was getting like 20K plus viewers on Twitch at the time. He had a strong community. People really liked him, all this other stuff. So when he got offered the Rumble deal, it made sense. And he actually switched, and he did get some pushback from people around him. And also, he was one of the people that really was anti-gambling stake deals, things like that. And then he eventually took a deal as well. So he's very inconsistent, or not inconsistent. You just don't know what this guy believes. You don't know what his stance is. And there's a difference between somebody being ambiguous about where they draw the line in the sand, where you're not like, yo, is this guy pro this or anti this, versus some guy saying that they are anti something and then doing it, and then somebody saying they're pro something and then doing the anti of it. Like for him saying like, yo, Twitch is great, we're so much better than Kick, and then going to Kick, and then talking about not going to Kick multiple times and then still going. So Ice Poseidon would react to this, and I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
I saw that Mizkif moving to Kick. That's what I like to see. That is hilarious to me. I love it. It's
Hey, the more people to kick, the better is what I say. But that is funny to me. Because he said he would never go to kick, but then he's going to kick, so it's funny. I'm very curious to see what his very first stream on Kick's going to look like. It's in 2 days. I really hope he actually does content, stuff that you can't do on Twitch, right? Like, that's what I like. He's playing the villain. He's pushing himself towards the villain role, which is good, but he needs to do some content that you can't do on Twitch to like really solidify that villain role.
Yo, was that your voice in his trailer?
Yeah, he put my voice in the trailer.
Why would he do that? I thought he doesn't like you like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind.
He said it as if he was like joining your team.
I don't mind. Hey, I don't mind being the emperor. I'm flattered.
Like I thought he actually did you, and he made you like he's like coming to you basically.
Hey, I'm flattered by it. I'll be the emperor. I'm okay with that. I mean, hey, you know what? When you're in a position where after you get canceled, when you get canceled, you come to me. I mean, you know, it's just like, hey, don't worry. Just come to me. And anybody who gets canceled, just come to me. Don't worry. And I will, arms wide open. Come to me.
Did you send him voice audio or?
No, it's AI. You know, it's like it's true. Like I'm like the dark side. You know, it's like okay. When you got nowhere else to go, you sell your soul to the devil, right? If I'm the devil, come to me.
Nah, but why are you calling Kick the devil though?
No, I'm the devil, not Kick.
All right, but
I don't know if I don't know if I'll do a stream with him. I mean, I think it would be good content. It would be some clip farms for sure. Doing a stream with him, there'd be a lot of clip farming there. It would be hilarious.
You should sue Mizkif for using your likeness or image to make money off of you without permission just to teach him who the boss is.
Nah, I mean, it's fine.
So Ice Poseidon was being a good sport about this. Granted, Ice Poseidon, there was a time when he was struggling where he was banned. There was like some whole crypto kind of controversy surrounding him, which is just so funny because so many of these controversies have become they're not even controversies anymore because everyone's done them. So when you talk about this person's done this coin. Oh, they're doing a coin now. Yeah, well, 150 other people have done it. Versus when you're one of the earliest, they're like, oh, focus on this person. This is a big deal. It's the same thing with the whole gambling thing. They were like trying to come at Trainwrecks and like maybe 2 other people. And what happened now? Every streamer is sponsored by these guys now, or they're gambling. So it's like, hey, the battle was lost. To be fair. So much so that Twitch themselves are running ads with gambling in them. But Ice Poseidon was a good sport about this because despite Mizkif having used his voice and likeness, he's like, yeah, you know, that's fine. And on top of that, he's like, hey, man, it's time to come back to being a villain. And Mizkif was talking about being the villain because in the first response that he made to the whole Emiru situation, he's like, yo, I'm about to go scorched earth. I will be exposing everything about everyone. We haven't gotten anything yet, to be frank. We've just gotten him filing a lawsuit about what he claims to be defamation on his name, which we'll have to see how that pans out in court. But somebody quotes the tweet, which is him posting the announcement that he would be switching to Kick, where he says, goodbye Twitch forever. That got 5.7 million views. A person quotes it and gets nearly 100K likes and says, assaults a woman. He chucked a water bottle onto his bed. Like, let's be real here. Now, you could say he terrorized her mentally and emotionally, sure. But you guys got to think, too, like, there's the stock of a young Asian girl that wears pajamas, that has a high-pitched voice on Twitch. It might as well be like a VVS Diamond. Or like a VVS Diamond mine for like the rap equivalent. It's they just look at it like it's the most precious thing ever. It could do no wrong. It is right. Like it must be, cherished in the Twitch world. And he says, gets offered a Kick deal. It's very obvious what Kick stands for with the streamers they platform. And Eddie responds, the owner of Kick, or the co-owner, and says, Kick hasn't offered deals for over a year. We have the Kick Partnership Program, which anyone with over 50 concurrent viewers is able to apply for and pays based on stream performance and engagement. And then you've got this response from this dunce, and he's like, oh, attacks a woman. This person's a speedrunning streamer. Okay, we're completely disregarding whatever this person has to say. A speedrunner, they're loony. If you're able to do something like that, you got a couple of screws. Hey, it is what it is. And Aiden Ross even responds to this with, I like the response. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Kick. I don't know why people are so mad at it. I just think it's really bad timing. You know what I think? No, guys, Comby's not losing his deal. I genuinely think that Mizkif coming to kick in my opinion, is a PR cleanup, but not really a PR cleanup to try to, you know what? He's like, you know what? My rep is I'm like Aiden. It's time for me to just go out.
This is true. I don't know why people are upset at him switching to... This is the thing. He isn't even banned on Twitch. So how can you talk about Kick as a platform when Twitch hasn't banned him? So they don't feel like he's worthy of being banned for whatever accusations were made against him. But Aiden Ross is correct here in that this guy has been exiled from that whole Twitch community. All of the people that he was friends with, the people that he would collaborate with, and he was a guy that really needed collaborations. It comes out, they all just chose the Emiru girl's side. So Asmongold, all these other people, they're on her side. They want to work with her. Her stock is up, his stock is down. So he's exiled from there. And what does he think to himself? Okay, let me move over to Kick. Maybe I can do my thing there. And you got to be goofy if you fall for this, because he trash talked that community. But now that he needs it, he's like, okay, I got to reinvent myself. Let me hop on over here and see what I can do. And I think it will work because Kick is a smaller community, and I do think that he really just wants to move to Kick to be able to maximize the amount of bread that he can make, which will involve him doing more gambling. I think that's the majority of it. He realizes that the writing's been on the wall. Damn near the paint has dried, and he's not going to be able to recover regardless of what happens from this lawsuit. People have chosen the side that they've chosen. He's just trying to extract as much money as possible, which I don't blame him. I mean, the guy hasn't made bad financial decisions, but I think people should understand that this is not a human being that they're dealing with. So when people collaborate with him, I think they should realize, hey, we're working with this guy. There's a mutual benefit. It is what it is. But him being friends with people, like the most recent thing that happened, and he was talking to his audience about it, like he brings some chick on, he fakes a relationship with her, he fakes a pregnancy, and then he's like, oh, you guys didn't expect that? Come on, like you guys knew I was joking, right? It's like, what do you mean they knew you were joking? You were raging. We find out that you were raging because your girlfriend had higher viewer count than you. People would think that's the joke. That's not real. So you bringing a chick on stream and saying that she's your new girl after you've just been missing MIA, yeah, people are going to assume, okay, why would somebody completely make that up? What's the point of that? So the guy's just a complete lunatic, straight up lunatic. But hey, that's kind of what you got to have to be a streamer, right? So this person's not a human being. He is a character that just cares about views, that needs to have higher viewership. And I think now he understands that if you're not on Twitch, you're not going to get that higher viewership unless you're in the sphere of like one of Aiden's orbiters and you make some really, really great content. That's the way to do it. But I don't even think Aiden wants to mess with this dude unless, you know, he does some crazy stuff. And in that stream, he was talking about like, yeah, you know, guys, I want to come back to streaming, but what would I even do? And that is a good question. What would he do? Well, he was recently like repairing some Lamborghini, some really old one, and doing these West Coast custom streams. And I think that would be really entertaining. But he's always been a guy that has needed to be not just in a community, but collaborate with other people. And he would have chicks on a lot. I mean, that will never stop. Like he can still get girls on, and that might just have to be his content. I'm just interested to see how this develops because this is one of the most interesting characters I've ever seen. There's zero consistency with him. There is like when you hear about the things that happen off stream, you think, what the hell? This guy's not a character on stream, because when you watch him on stream, you think it's a character, but then the character off stream is even crazier. This guy's punching holes in his wall because his viewer count is down. Like, what the hell is that? But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm see y'all on the next one.